Good afternoon, DJ. It is Monday, April 13th. The time is currently 1:57 p.m. It is a bloody good afternoon, DJ. We're gonna make this one quick and brief, all right? I know it's not the time I usually start. I just got in back from lunch, but I do want to mention a few things that I saw noticed this morning. Okay, and also see what the PM session has in store for us. Or it'll be a short one today just because of the timing, but I'm cool. I'm fine with it. All right, Magic Magnet doing his thing today again. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Just arrived at my desk when I started this at 1:57. As always, DJ, my weekly target is 5%. It's not 5% anymore. Actually, that's such muscle memory. It's just stuck in my head. 3%. I mental check-in, feeling generally okay. Excited to see what price action night in store for us this AM PM session. All right, excited to continue to grow from the morning session into the PM session. Excited to gain more experience. All right, get 1% better. Um, yeah, pretty much was demo trading this morning. We're gonna go into PM session tape reading just because we arrived late and I'm not really interested in trading today anyway. I've seen all I need to see for today, so I'm happy with where I'm at. All right. Risk disclaimer, I accept any risk that comes to trading today. I understand that trading comes with real risk and that losing is part of the battle. News, we've had high impact news today. All right, still making an optimal day to take a trade. Risk going into today, we're 0.25 of our account size and we have a max of 0.75. Not that we'll be taking any trades today, but either way, risk is set in place. Weekly program hasn't been established yet. Okay, we're waiting for Monday's range to be done, and then once either side of Monday's range gets taken, we'll establish our weekly program. But our session program, going to this session, is a buy program from this morning, which was established from this morning. I retaped read a beautiful continuation setup. Once again, I didn't enter the trade, all right, because it was buying in the premium, all right, and I'm still collecting data on buying in premium and selling in discount, all right. I rather buy in a discount and sell in a premium. But obviously the market sometimes will not retrace into a discount, all right, to give me the opportunity to get on board. So I'm collecting data to be able to confidently, all right, get into trades where is in a relative um premium or discount array, if that makes sense. But this is the trade that we're watching from the morning session. Negative 2.5 getting smashed here. All right, lovely. Even this continuation setup here that we failed to identify during the morning session because the key level was in line with the external liquidity dealing range high at the time. Okay, so I was pretty much focused on the dealing range and catching the retracement. That I wasn't focused solely on, not solely, but I wasn't focused on catching the continuation. But this one here would have come and taken you out, all right? But the 10:30 entry here, all right, the macro entry would have come and taken you out, but the 10:30 entry, all right, would have kept you in there still. We're still watching this magic magnet, all right? This was our drawn liquidity going into the AM session. Once again, this is really why I really want to turn on PM session. Show you the magic magnet, all right, doing its job again, finally hitting those relative equal highs from Friday that we established was a draw on liquidity. Okay, we didn't hit it Friday, we got down Sunday, and now we're hitting it into Monday. All right, solid price action. This was a retracement setup I was watching before I ended AM session. I said that a body closure above this mean threshold, all right, will obviously reduce probability. Will let me know that I'm offside on this retracement setup should I have been in that. All right, and that warning sign came to us at 12:24 p.m. when this candle, 12:24 candle closed above mean threshold of this order block, all right? That would have reduced the probability of this trade and I would be reducing risk in this trade. Not completely closing the trade, but I would be reducing risk, all right? Because I'm not at the point, nor do I feel like I will ever be at the point of just closing the trade just because of my warning signs, all right? I don't mind reducing the risk if I have multiple contracts and I can reduce the risk. I don't mind doing that. But in terms of closing the trade, yeah, I'm not there. Either way, you probably would have been taken out on this candle regardless. This wick here probably would have taken you out, actually. But yeah, solid stuff from this morning. What this trade did do for us, right, is give us the green light for this continuation setup drawing 1150 macro. Okay, we came down into internal liquidity, which was AM session opening range buy side, right? Key level, swing low, takes a low as well. Displacement, back above, market structure shift back above that key level right here would have been our launch session. All right, set up, continuation set up to then to head to our draw on liquidity there. Sexy stuff. All right, today. So happy with my progression and where I'm at in my trading. Oh my God, DJ. Yo, it's a level up that I can't even explain. Anyway, let's carry on. Adjust our daily range. I will be just tape reading going into PM session just because I already arrived below delayed. All right. Lunch obviously ran a little bit over, and I have no qualms, no worries. I was very happy with what I saw from this morning. Me not trading this afternoon has no effect on me or anything. I would have preferred not to even come on here, DJ, but I really just wanted to show you the morning session and identify what we had going on this morning session over on Twitch, all right, and how the magic magnet, once again, right, proving itself worthy, doing its thing, tracked in price to where I say it's going to be. But yeah, solid stuff, man. Solid stuff we're seeing here. All right, dealing range high, this low. It takes this high here. Valid setup. Yeah. Looking for continuation. All right, we do have opening range, PM session opening range, buy side and sell side confirmed here. You can go ahead and identify those. By God, I think I've got it. I think I've got to where I wanted to be in the beginning. I was watching ICT's live stream this morning just to compare notes in terms of what I saw in the price action in regards to what he saw in the price action, just to see, if it's similar or not, if it's contrary or not. Interested to see what my mentor saw in the charts this morning. Won't be here for long, DJ. As soon as 250 macro is done, I'll be done here too, as usual. First day of the week, I didn't really want to be slacking on DJ, right? I don't want DJ to feel like I'm putting it to the back burner and don't care about you. I care about you, DJ, all right? I care about you. This would have been a retracement trade I would have been interested in coming into PM session. Because this swing low does take this swing high here. Okay, so break your entry for this time is a valid market structure shift for me. So we're watching this. Still anticipating a continuation. All right, key level that I'll be interested in is PM session opening range sell side, 20-day high, which is also previous day high, which is also AM session high from Friday. And then below that we have lunch sell side. Should price come all the way down here. But yeah, my understanding of price action and the storylines that the candlesticks are telling is increasing, right? Right now, my next phase of progression, DJ, is when I'm in the trade, I'm paying attention to the candlesticks to see if they're giving me the signatures that I want to see to let me know if I'm on side or off side. And so far, I've been nailing it, man. I've been nailing it since Friday. I don't know, since I did that tape reading session on Friday, and was just like, paying attention to the candlesticks. I know it wasn't just from Friday, but like it's been a amalgamation of all these years of data collecting and paying attention to these candlesticks that's just making it look so easy. But it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey to get here. I'm excited for the future. I'm happy about where my journey and my progression has taken me. I'm so proud of myself for not giving up on myself. I'm so proud of the old me, all right, for not giving up and for continuing to go in regardless of the obstacles, the the amount of shit I had to go through in these charts, in these markets, all right, just to get to the point where I'm here. I'm just happy that I never gave up on myself, all right? Remember, you only fail when you quit, right? So all you have to do is just don't quit. Take breaks. Take breaks. There's nothing wrong with taking breaks from the market because we all need breaks from the market here and there, but just don't quit on these candlesticks. Don't quit here, all right? Anyway, this would have given us a negative 1, 1.5, failed to hit negative 2, will be a reduced risk right now. 0.75, and you still would be in this trade here. This morning though, I wasn't really prepared. I don't know, TradeVate, I guess it was logged in on the higher time frame chart, so it wouldn't let me log in on the entry time frame, nor did I have the information to log in this morning. So I wasn't able to take any trades today, but I'm okay with it. I have no qualms. I was able to demo trade. I took a loss and then we take to red the remainder of the morning session. But I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to just take, like I said, I love tape reading, all right, because it just gets me that 1% closer to the breadth of the candlestick, understanding the breadth of the candlestick and the storyline that they're telling me and potentially where price could be heading to, and signatures that I want to see once I'm in a trade, all right, and signatures I don't want to see once I'm in a trade, right? Mhm. I had Flanagan's for lunch, DJ. I had Flanagan's, that firecracker shrimp. Woo! With some sweet potato fries. Ooh, wee. That shit was good. That shit was so filling, though. Couldn't even finish my meal. And I had the Angry Orchard to wash it down. Had an Angry Orchard to wash it down. It was a nice lunch date with my boss. I was on here for a reason and I forgot it already. DJ, what was I on here for? I came on here to do something. Oh, I hate when that happens. You know, when you pick up your phone for something, you get on the phone and you're completely lost as to why you picked up the phone. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, it's okay. Hopefully, it will come back to me.
Today we're taking out the fat trading.
For you, girl. Love that. Gonna get this and love that for you. Hold on, let me like that video. Cause I gotta stop. I gotta clap. I gotta clap. I gotta clap. Just shows me the opportunity of where I could be. Gotta clap for people when they're doing their big one. And wait for your turn. I am the one.
Or some stood, been taken for granted, been lied, been talked about, been mistreated. Oh, they found everything but a child. They put a lot of you, get your shirt off your right, off your face. This is what the Lord saying to you. This, if you ever been overlooked, if you ever been undone, I keep hearing this in my spirit and I was shouting from the top. This is about to be a good season. If God has
Amen to that.
He said, it's here. As you come into the video today, I'm say it's the year of the this is the year of the underdog. Listen, and when I say year, I'm not talking about this year, only 2026. I'm not talking about the 69-day year. I'm talking about in the spirit. In the spirit, baby, this is the year of the underdog. So whatever time you come to the message, whatever time you see the video find you, and you receive it by faith, that this is your word. Somebody come and say, this is our this is your word, that the Lord sent me on this video to speak to the underdogs, to speak to the black sheep, to speak to the outcasts, the outsiders, people that have been overlooked. The Lord say, baby, that I need you to put your head down. I need you to stay focused on your assignment. Somebody speak this today. Say, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused. Because the enemy is going to try to distract you. If the enemy, the world, your problem, your issue, your situation is going to try to distract you from your purpose. God is going to try to distract you from your identity. Okay, but that's also what God said on the video day. God also is to remind you are in the kingdom of God. Oh, this is so good. I need you to tap all the way.
Amen. Just keep showing up, baby, y'all. Pray and put the work in. Pray and put the work in. That's all I can do. Pray and put the work in. Still would be in the sell, by the way. All right. Would have given us two partials. Stop would be reduced to 0.75 here. All right. This is definitely a trade I would be interested in. All right. It's a breaker trade for that time. It's a valid market structure shift for the time. All right. If I was here on time, if I was here on time to the charts, all right, this is a trade I definitely would be taking. All right. With no hesitation, no doubts whatsoever. Seeing if -2 gets hits here. All right. Already got -1.5. Stop is reduced. It's been a solid day. Uno momento. Yeah, so how did they get returned? Nobody didn't want me to get this check, you know. Where they go? They didn't want me to be great. They didn't want me to get my money. But the devil is a liar. This is the fun. Sensei check in the frame. He's a bloody liar. Oh, listen to nothing he got to say. This one I just never got. I'll be declining those games for that school. Because they ain't pay me. They ain't pay me. I don't do no charity work out here in these streets, you feel me? I'm just messing. Ugh. Get this one a few days. This one I can rip off. But I'll probably already cashed that bit. -2. Are you gonna give it to us? -2. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't even see how many contracts. This would have allowed us to get in. Wait, 8 contracts? You're kidding me, mate. That's a decent amount. Wouldn't lie. So 50% would have been off. So I took 4 off here. 5, 6, 7, potentially 8. There, so let's see. Well, we've got -2. -2 stop would be adjusted to 0.5, which is 150 right there. That's what our stop would be right now. After 1, 2, 3 partials. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 contract remaining potentially. That's how I would have managed it, really and truly. Nothing for me to do here until less than a minute. to 230. And the high that will need to go for that 230 for me to be interested in a continuation buy would be this high here. Cause oh, that's not what I want. Cause this is the high that takes a low. Takes this low as well. This high hasn't been confirmed yet. Even if it is confirmed, it doesn't take any low, so I wouldn't even be interested in that high. All right, unless it takes this low here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Features bright, features bright, features bright. And that's because old me, past me, put in the work hard, be focused, dedication, just keep showing up each and every day through the struggles, through the losses, through not understanding, through not having a process, through all the battles, the turmoil I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now. I persisted. Whew. And now we're finally seeing some fruit in our labor. We're seeing the tree start to grow, start to bear some fruit. They're not fully ripe yet, they're not fully grown yet, but the fruits are starting to show. Okay, they're starting to show. And when it's time for harvesting, ooh, we're gonna harvest. We're gonna harvest. All right, just keep planting. Just keep planting. Planting the seeds. Just keep showing up, keep watering, keep watering, keep watering. Yep, this is still the high that needs to go here for me to be interested. This swing high doesn't take a low. All right, unless we take this low here. This is still the high I'll be interested in. I would demo, but I'm already logged into my stuff here, so we'll take read. We will take read if it gives us the opportunity with the market structure shift here. I would be interested. 7 contracts, 7 contracts. Mm. All right, I'd be interested in that. So we're watching that. Continuation buy there. Would be interested here. Tagged in that candle. Target wise. 7 contracts, pro trade. I'll be taking 2 of here, 1 of here, another 2 of here. That gives me what, 5, 6, 7, -3. So let's see how that plays out. I leave this here just so in the morning when we do live, okay, I can show my drawn liquidity and obviously what happened in price, right? So here would be interested in the continuation setup. Let's see how it plays out. We have previous month's high above price. Okay, it's my current drawn liquidity. Let's see how that plays out. Oi, that was a little cracking, boy. That was a little cracking. Seeing how price behaves in here. This inefficiency. I'm so full from lunch. Oh my god. So full. Do a nap right now. 365. Or G girl. -1. Smash there. Stop would be reduced to 0.75. Let's see what else this trade offers us. Targeting the lunch session buy side. $1.5. This was what it allowed us. I believe it was 7 contracts. I said I would take 2 of here, 1 of here, 2 of here would be a 5, 6, 7. Beautiful, beautiful entry. Beautiful setup. Today's been a good day. Price action. Hold on a minute, mate. There's a whole different chick now. Yep. Oh my guy, boy. Living his life. Oh, wait a minute. 609. $250 macro. -2. Stop to 50. Dealer range will be getting adjusted here. Negative 2.5. One more contract remaining in this trade. Taking us to negative 3. Let's see if that's on the cards today. Yeah, I'm nailing it on this beautiful money-making Monday. Nailing it to the core. Market structure shift here. I'll be interested in the retracement setup. Should it give it to us? We'll watch that. Up and now, still in our continuation buy. Go one more contract to negative 3. Let's see what I want. Look at this kid. Working on his waistline, yeah? All right, be interested in the retracement setup here? Would have been typed in that already. See how many contracts. We're getting a decent amount of contracts today. All right, we like that. For the same amount of risk. So I'm paying attention to this retracement cell here. Okay. I don't want to have too much on the chart. We'll begin up in 4 minutes. Watching this last trade here. Negative one is down here, so let's see. Last trade of the PM session for us here. See how it goes. Whew. From here, 365, all caught up. All right, DJ, let's do a trade performance review. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. What I did well this PM session is I showed up, all right? I got 1% better, gained experience, learned lessons that I'll take into my next trading day, next trading session. All right. Gaining more, collecting more data, equating to me gaining more confidence in my setup and what I'm looking for in my price action, my procedures, my protocols. So very happy and excited about that. I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing in the price action based on my processes, all right? Every day, same process, different price action, but still getting consistent results in what I'm doing here. So I'm very happy. This is exactly where I wanted to be when I initially started trading. So I'm happy that I didn't give up, all right? And I've eventually, finally, got to the point of where I knew I would be. Obviously, drawing this process, I didn't have faith that I'll get there, but I knew I was gonna get there. But at the time, I was just like, oh, just in the weeds of things and just working. But finally, we're here. Woo! I remember when I introduced the dealing range to my trading, I actually stepped away from it. I introduced it in my trading, did it for a while, and then something took me away from it, right? And I was doing other things, and then it came back into my trading, and then it just was exactly what I was missing, man, in my trading for sure, 100%. Is the direction, right? I could see the setups, right? I'm looking for them. I'm taking right now. I could see them, but it was what I was missing was the direction in which and the phase of the market, like the retracement and continuation. I didn't have that. Now I have that. It's just completely sealed the deal for me, man. Anyway, showed up, go 1% better, gained experience, learn less. I'll take to my next trading day, next trading session. Um, where I fell short PM session, I don't think I fell short anyway. Probably would be arriving late to the chart, all right? If I came on time to the chart, okay, I would have engaged in the setup and I would have actually traded this PM session. But because I arrived late, all right, I wasn't prepared, I wasn't ready. Even though obviously I was able to anticipate a setup and watch it and let it do its thing, I don't like trading when I arrive late to my chart. Okay, I've done it before and rushed trades and just haven't had good experience with that. So I just rather be prompt, well prepared, ready to take a trade, right? But if I arrive late, that's a sign for me to be like, hey, I'm tape reading or I'm demo trading this session. I'm not trying to force anything really and truly. So I'm very happy and pleased with myself for just being disciplined, right? Having control of myself all right, and not letting the market control me, knowing that my model is there, seeing it, seeing it pan out, and not executing on it. That's real control. All right, I'm so happy and pleased with that discipline in myself, really and truly. Yeah, I'm really wowing myself, really, to be honest. Don't want to keep tooting my own horn, but I don't think I fell short. If anything, yeah, it would be arriving late to the chart. All right, but other than that, yeah, tape read some beautiful continuation setup. Watching this retracement setup. Negative one, I believe, was down here somewhere. So let's see if it gives it to us, all right? Um, yeah, seems like it's heading there already. It's not there yet, but it's on its way. It's on its way. So this is what we're watching going into last hour of trading. All right, let's see how it pans out. We will go negative 2.5 here, reduce risk. Okay, and one contract left in the trade. So if it comes and takes us out here, it'll be for a small risk, right? And obviously overall the trade will be profitable trade regardless. How can we improve for next trading session? Is just keep showing up, keep seeking excellence in everything that I do. Don't let short-term adversity, losses, series of losses deter me, distract me from what I got going on. Keep analyzing the data, all right? Because that's what got me to this point. That's what's got me this far. And only allow data, right, to allow me to change things, refine, all right? Only when we've collected enough data that it makes sense to change and refine things. That's when we're doing things, not on hopes and whims, not from what I see in the markets, all right? From experience and data collected, all right? I always want data to be back. I want everything I do to be backed by data collected, right? I don't want it to just be making decisions based on how I feel, right? It's not about my feelings. My feelings go outside of the window as soon as these charts pop up, right? As soon as I'm in front of the markets, my feelings are done. I'm thinking logically, I'm following my procedures and protocols, I'm following my processes, all right? And that's pretty much my job here. Every time I'm in front of the market is to follow my processes, my procedures, and my protocols. And I've been executing it on point recently. Okay, not much mistakes or errors have been taken of it. Obviously, there's been a few mistakes here, not adhering to my procedure and protocols, which has led to unnecessary losses, but we learn from it and we move. And yeah, haven't really been making that many mistakes, really and truly, to be honest. But DJ, let's see what our schedule is looking like for tomorrow. All right, tomorrow we got high impact news coming out at 8:30. All right, we got news tomorrow, making an optimal day to take a trade. We got news all week until Friday. So obviously, as always, we'll be tape reading on Friday. So tomorrow we'll be back at it. Hopefully being prepared to take trades on the accounts. But today it wasn't prepared, so it is what it is. We let today go, and it was a good day for data collecting. We collected a lot of data. Yeah, I'm still collecting data on setups that form in macro, finishes outside of macro. Today we had a data collected this morning against it. All right, it resulted in a loss. What it did do though was a retracement setup. It gave us the green light go ahead for a continuation setup, which price did give to us at 10:30. Okay, after our first hour trading was done. But solid stuff, DJ. I'm very happy with where I'm at. Not much needs to be adjusted here. The only thing that I'm struggling with, all right, is my trade management, okay, which I've decided this morning I'm going to use the wick to wick in terms of the range, just because I'm framing my entry and my exit based on the wicks. So I would like to actually manage my trade on that, just because sometimes and using the bodies, right, entering here and the body has -1 right here, entering here and getting out here for at least sometimes obviously the trade is only one contract getting out here. To me, it doesn't make financial sense to me personally. Risk wise, I don't like entering here and getting out here. Obviously, it's a quick in and out exit, right? The bodies will give me a more high probability of actually taking something out of the trade. But for me, I'd rather the risk, to partial where I'm framing my entry and my risk on to take my trades out of those. So that's what we're gonna do moving forward. We've settled on it, all right, until all right, the data comes back and says, hey, this is all wrong. This doesn't make sense. We're losing more than we're winning. All right. If we were using the bodies, we would have been taking more partials than we would have, or at least taking more profits than we would have. Then, all right, we'll adjust that. But for now, I think I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm happy with it anyway. It's something that internally I'm cool. I'm accepting it. All right. I'd rather use the wick to wick because that's what I'm framing my exit and my entries on. So, um, my entry and my risk on. So I rather just manage my trade based on that, than anything else. So that's what we've made the decision on. We're sticking with it until the data says otherwise, DJ. Okay, so no more struggling with management. We have it, it's in place. We'll let the data do the thing what it needs to do, and then we'll adjust it based on that. But for now, that's it. It's set in stone. All right. Nothing needs to change from now on. All right. Until more data, more experience are collected and gained. Okay. DJ, that's it from me, from your favorite rumbler, rumbler tumbler. All right. Until tomorrow morning, we'll be over at Twitch in the morning, and then we'll come back here for PM session for tomorrow. All right. So I'll see you AM session on Twitch, PM session, DJ, private things, yeah. Only private groups. Yeah, you have to be in the know and the know. You have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Anyway, DJ, we out here. I'm having fun with it now. Trading is just it just is what it's just another day, job on the job for me, right? I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying it. This is where I let loose. All right. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the process. And really and truly, the outcome is out of my hands regardless. So probabilities are in my favor. All right, because I've collected enough data to know that probabilities are in my favor. As long as I manage risk, I'm good. Gucci poochie. But my processes, chef kiss. All right, DJ, I'm the trader here. If you let me, I'm gonna keep rambling, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm the trader here signing out. Good luck, good trading. As always, happy bloody hunting. Remember, you only fail when you quit. So what don't bloody quit.